Welcome everyone. This is Mike from ZozoStockWatch.com, and I just wanted to go over one of the tools that I use in my trading, and that's the Trade Exchange. This is their Twitter page. It's audio news throughout the day, and they are running a terrific special for the new year. You can get the first month for $20.18, and that's at the TradeExchange.com. All right, and here it is, the tradeexchange.com, and then you just click on subscribe. All right, and wait for that to come up. Then you're going to click on where it says the monthly. All right, and then this page is going to come up, and it'll ask you, do you have a coupon? Click here for the coupon, and you're going to type in New Year's, New Year. Whoops, sorry. Going to type in Happy New Year. See? All right, so you're going to type in Happy New Year. All right, HappyNewYear. Then you click Apply Coupon. So it's just Happy New Year. All right, apply that coupon, and then you come down, and for your first month, you'll be paying $20.18, and then you go through the checkout. All right, so you can get your first month, and they're really good. I mean, you get news all day, you get audio news, and you could have this. I mean, just the regular price of $44 and change is incredible, $44.95 per month. But if you use that coupon code, you'll get the first month for $20.18 to ring in the new year. So that's from the Trade Exchange, and the reason I'm doing that is because I get my news from them. I use them in my trading room, and I think they're really fast alerts, good news, audio news, and the price is unbelievable. So I like to bring tools to you, and I think you'll really enjoy that service, the TradeExchange.com. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. And speaking of the TradeExchange.com, here's some news that came out after the bell, and we'll look at our after hours chart, see if anything was moving. We had ACER with some news. ACER. Not really doing much in the after hours. Announces partial exercise of over allotment option in public offering. GBLI. A little bit of a pop there, but looks like a low volume kind of stock. EC, that's a shipper. They had some news after the bell. It's been a very slow, kind of sluggish news week, so there's really not that much news coming out this week because we're in holiday mode. And whoops, let me fix that for us. Bring that back up. Sorry about that. And let me bring this back over. So ESEA. All right, not really much going on there with that shipper. Also, the SPY was moving up in the after hours. Let's check. We got, after the close, the SPY was popping and got back over some, resistance here on the SPY. So that was moving up in after hours. Looks like RVLT lowered their guidance. RVLT. So that stock taking a tumble in the after hours on RVLT. And then I'll just kind of scroll through some of this news. This guy, PSEC, CEO purchased more on PESC, but PSEC, sorry, PSEC. So ticking up in the after hours on that insider purchase by the CEO. On that name. And then the API crude numbers came out. It was a drawdown of 6 million. So USO, see if any reaction. Not really, not much reaction. Oil got over $60 a barrel today on oil for the first time. So nice to see oil moving up there. If you're into some oil stocks, we were swing trading some oil stocks and the OIH in the service, and so we got some nice moves in some of the oil names. All right, and let's see what else. Any other stocks standing out as far as top insider purchases? CYH. Let's check that one out. CYH. Not really doing much in the after hours. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the um, unusual options activity and also the stocks that were moving today. Watt was just incredible today. We got a couple of trades in WATT. That stock was just a monster today. And we caught it quite a couple of times, and we got some nice moves. We didn't get all this, but we got $1 on one trade and like 70 cents on another trade. So very happy. Watt couldn't ask for a nicer stock going into the holidays on WATT. Um, Dries popped a little bit today. DRYS. They had some news in the morning, so Dries was up today on that name. HTGM popped today. They had news last night after the bell, and so that stock popped, but kind of trailed off for the day. And then I guess AKTX also was in one of the top gainers for the day. And then to the downside, CHK, ATNX, KSS, and LB. L Brands. So L Brands was, yeah, that stock was down today on L Brands. Unusual call activity courtesy of the trade exchange. AMD had unusual call activity. Sprint, PBR, JD, XPO. That's been a big monster mover. XPO, GTE, Finish Line, also unusual call activity. And then to the put side, unusual put activity AMTD. And once again, this is courtesy of the trade exchange. They mail out an email each night with this information. So here's today's candle in the SPY. Not much, very narrow range again, but some the smaller stocks were moving up today. We got some nice day trades in some stocks at the service. So even though the volume's been light, 57 million today and 45 million yesterday. Narrow range, but still holding over the 10 SMA, but still some good trades out there, especially today. Much better than yesterday for sure. Let's see, IBB holding its own, holding up above this breakout area over the 100 SMA. Celgene had a bad day today. Couldn't get over that 50 SMA, pulled back. Amgen holding its own here, but still under the 100 SMA and BIIB. We'll take a quick look at that. Still under the 5 EMA, under the 10, the fast moving averages, but trying to hold the 50 SMA. XBI doing much better than the IBB, showing more strength, in those smaller biotech names. SRPT, let's look at that. That one looks good, moving up nicely. Let's check blue. Not really doing too much on that name. Jazz, not really doing much, but SRPT looking the best out of those that I just looked at. But XBI moving up nicely for the biotechs. IWM, the smaller names, holding above the 10, holding above the 5. IWC, the micro caps, trying to get up over this resistance area here on the IWC. All right, let's go ahead and get right into the watch list. And quite a few names on there looking pretty good on their daily charts. This AR, WR, breaking out, trying to get up over $4 a share, 1.2 million shares traded. Triple CL, very light volume stock, but turning the corner here. Can have pops. Not a favorite. Can be a little bit spready intraday, but can give you a good pop, so that's why it's on the list. CLSN, nice candle today, 1.3 million shares. It looks like it needs to get over this $3 area here. As you can see with my line here, over 303. Keep an eye on that one, CLSN. Dries perking up today. So dries moving up there, trying to get over 375, but we do have this 20 SMA up ahead on dries, but as you can see today was moving up into the close here on that name. EGO, small gold name, trying to get up over this $1.50 area for EGO. It's been push down, starting to turn back up. The 5 crossing the 10 SMA here, back over the 50. Let's check out GLD for today. Yeah, we're bumping up against the 100 SMA. GDXJ after a nice run, coming up against the my 300 moving average. That's this solid orange line right here. JNUG, we'll just take a quick look at that. Coming up against the 200 SMA after a nice run in JNUG, so has to contend with the 200 up there. And then GDX, that one, trying to get and hold above the 100 SMA there on the GDX. As far as EKSO, they had that news with Ford popped here. The stock's been pulling back. Now it's starting to turn the corner. Sorry for my intraday charts on here. I'll get rid of those. But right here, smack dab up against my 300 SMA there, which is currently at 270. So, keep an eye on EKSO if it can get over 270, or the highs today were about, 268, 270. FH, popping up over the 200 SMA here, got as high as 160, bidding up in the after hours on FH. All right, so that one will be on watch for tomorrow. GPK, packaging containers, not a fast-moving stock, but maybe a possible breakout here for a possible swing trade. All right, in GBK, if it can get over this 1550 area on GBK. HTGM popped today, and holding above the 50 SMA now on HTGM. 1.7 million shares traded. Got stalled by this $2.32 spot here on HTGM. Closed at 207. So maybe if it sets up intraday, we'll see. It's not a favorite. But I'll have it on watch just in case. INFI, nice pop. We spoke about this one on the video yesterday. So nice pop in this one. 2.4 million shares traded. See if there's any type of red to green or continuation move in that name. IPI, we've been speaking about this one for the last couple of videos, trying to get up over, the highs here, this resistance spot, 438. So keep your eye on that. Potash moving up nicely, CF moving up nicely. So keep your eye on this IPI. Might want to join the party there. I'll be watching it. 1 million shares today. IZEA, 470 spot. It might clear it and push up here on this name. So keep your eye on that one. A little bit light in the volume, only a little over 300,000 shares on that name today. KBSF can be a little bit spready intraday, but can make nice moves. So this one will be on watch. KND, another possible swing trade in this name, needs to get over. It looks like, this 9.95, $10 area on KND, LTBR. Nice pop today. We day traded this in the room today, and we got a nice pop in this name on LTBR. Big volume came in. So I'll have that one on watch for tomorrow. Monster. Possible swing trade here if it can ever get over this 65 area on MNST. RGSE, small little solar name, popping, 7.4 million shares traded. So keep your eye on this one maybe for a move. RSYS, turning the corner here, 1.8 million shares, computer systems. SKLN, we got a day trade in this one today, over $1.08. We were in this, and a nice pop up to $1.25 on SKLN, 1.7 million. So we'll have this one on watch tomorrow, see if there's any kind of setup or continuation. SNSS. Trying to break out above this resistance here, coming out of this base on the daily chart. So over maybe 360. Let's see, this previous high here was 364. So maybe 365. You get a continuation move. Volume a little bit light in this one though, only 200,000 shares. So that makes it kind of not my favorite. SOFO. Another light volume stock, 89,000 shares in this name, still below the 50 SMA. It's probably going to be spready, but the expanding volume, so I figured I'll put it out there because these small ones can really get going. So maybe volume will come in on SOFO. So keep your eye on that one. SPI was another solar name that was moving. We actually got a day trade in this one. Went up to 80 cents. We got in at 71 cents on SPI. So maybe that one wants to make a move tomorrow also. SQ. Let me tighten up this chart for you. And, it's not a pretty chart, but, I'm thinking if this thing can get back over 36 10, 36.20. Maybe we might get a move up, maybe possible bottoming here on SQ. So this one will be on watch to see how it sets up intraday on SQ. SRAX, this is one of those blockchain stocks, maybe trying to bounce here off the 50 SMA on SRAX. And maybe it turns and goes. The high today was a 580, so maybe 585 gets you the break of 6 on that one. SUNW, nice candle here, 1.2 million shares. High today was 123, so maybe 125 is enough to get this one moving further continuation. Walmart, going to keep this one on watch. That $100 spot is resistance right now. All right, so I'll put a line here. This way I can set my alert. All right, there's the 100 spot for Walmart. All right, you see it's been consolidating, hitting 100. If it breaks out over that 100, might make a good move. WUBA can be very spready intraday. So it's not a favorite, but if it gets over, the 72.50 area on WUBA, maybe more of a swing trade, but not an easy one to even swing trade WUBA, but watching it. Even JD, if you want to add that one, coming up to a resistance spot. Maybe if this one gets over one of these days over 43, that might want to go too. XXII, nice pop, 5.3 million shares traded, held, got over 275, held it, 287 high. We have a previous high back here in December of 293. So maybe over, 290, 293, we get that $3 break in XXII. And then lastly, YUM. Possible continuation move in this name, got over the 50 SMA. Nice pop from about 375 up to over $4 a share on YUM, looking for maybe a continuation move. But we do have the 200 SMA right above and the 100 SMA, so we'll see on that one. And then, whatever pops up on my scanners in the morning and whatever stocks have news from the trade exchange, So I'll be watching for gap up plays, news plays, scanner plays from my trade ideas scans, and we'll see how it goes. All right, tomorrow is Thursday, and then we go into Friday, probably figuring it's going to be a very light volume day. I doubt I'm going to make a video Thursday for Friday. It's just going to be probably very thin trading on Friday. So, the next video you'll probably see after this is going to be over the weekend for, let's get ready type of thing. Thank you very much for being subscribers to the site, to my YouTube channel, and we'll see you along the way. All right. Have a great evening.